Hey gang, Poppy here. You can tell by the fact it's my left hand. Okay, here we have July's victims. This is 20 carats of Wheelo. I got it from Gem World. Okay. Uh, Tonight I'm going to rub some sand off of this one. And this one's got that big deep pit there. Those are tonight's sacrificial rocks. I'm waiting for my 62 carat Australian one piece, 62 carat piece of Australian. Yeah, it's supposed to be here the 17th to the 19th. Today is July 1. Okay, now a little bit of light on this subject. You see, it's basically where it isn't full of sand. Nice and clean. It's got some pretty blue in it. Yeah, there's a problematic piece with a cheap color. What can I say? Then there's this one. As you can see, it's basically clean except for the sand. Okay, so let's I'm just adjusting the camera position and all that for y'all, so as you can see better. You know what? I just got sat down and comfortable. Anyway, I just got sat and happy. And I looked at this again. And I remember what I was thinking when I was looking at it yesterday while I was romancing this parcel. It's called Romancing the Stone. In this case, it was Stoneza. Romancing the Stone. It's a diamond cutters world phrase. It means when the diamond cutters spending time. There. He's spending time examining the stone, looking for the flaws, either inclusions or cracks, or just a general shape, and then he wants to know which I'm going to slice this. Turn off that one. It's straight in my eyes. If it helps you any while it's on, that's too bad because it's right in my eyes and hurting me. Oh, if I can't do good work. Okay, now what I did is I went over to my bandsaw, and this is all much less sand on it. And No big pits like this. Now I'm rubbing these dry because it's really not good to get Wheelo wet when there's any amount of sand. I hope you saw that. And I had a really clean piece out of the last parcel, but there was a tiny little speck of sand. So, right now I'm working on the bottom of this piece where that big pit is. Has been. Shall shortly disappear. There you can see how quick this 260 grit diamond disc is working on these. Can't have none of this stuff there. None of it. And you might think, oh, he got rid of all that sand there, that's good. No, do not think that. This whole face, at least out to there, has to be one plane. Clean, no sand, no potch. That way, we defend against those nasty creatures called the cracks. And last parcel of Wheelo, it looked like New York City in the 80s. Crack, crack, crack. Crack, 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 crack. And there's a crack here. Crack under that black mark. He's got to go. Like Ed Koch. Goodbye, crack. You notice I didn't mention a prominent New York DA at the time. Hey. You see now, focus. I know, I'll highlight it. Or is this dark light it for you? Yeah, that's it. I'll low light it for you. I got my blue marker, it was here. Okay, I darkened it. You see, I went a little bit outside the lines.
He's always coloring outside the lines. Maybe you should send him to the school psychologist.
My mom said, well, maybe you should get him crayons that aren't that big around and little pictures with lines like that. One of those times when Mom was cool. Hey, now you see, I got all but that tiny little speck on the corner. Gone. I know I'm jumping the gun here, sort of imposing a girdle on this, but what the hell? Yeah, that speck is finally gone. And that tiny, itty, bitty, imperceptible almost speck would make this whole thing crack. Ah! No! And it was pretty too. It fell in the water? No. Thank God for small favors. Well, eventually I'll find it. Will I still remember the Willow? That's the question. Oh, hey, guess what I see? Shiny, shiny. On my way, Lance. No, not shiny, shiny. Or at least not shiny, shiny I wanted. It's more like shiny, shiny in the car's motor oil. Yeah, that kind of shiny, shiny. Right. I like soft sand. I hate sand is so hard you gotta grind at it to get a start at removing it. Okay. Hey gang, I'm back. Camera took a little dump for a couple of minutes, but I'm back. Okay, rubbing on this second piece of wheel. In a couple of days, I'm planning on doing a little reorganization here in the shop. Maybe I'll find that first piece. Maybe I'll even find that piece I dropped from the last parcel. I don't know. Okay. No, that can't be. Well, I'll work on this top or bottom. Now I can see color under there. Look at that bottom. That's really, really pretty. Well, we can't have that irregular surface. Notice I'm sort of favoring the outside of the wheel here. It's because there's more periphery, more diamond to spread the wear out further. Yeah. A little more. Hey, I managed to lift it off without losing it too. Now that is flat. Okay, I got a nice flat back and a regular thickness all the way around, and I believe I can roll out that sand. Now it's gone. Uh, no sand, no pot. Shh. And looking at the bottom, I think I see a crack. Here's the other piece of that one I dropped on the floor. Oh, almost lost it. Might have been kinder to you people if I had. But I've got to at least try to cut my way out of this parcel. Oh, that speck of sand is gone. Earlier this afternoon, this evening, whichever, I asked my wife, does she think I ought to sing? It sounded like she was quoting Gabriel Iglesias. I didn't know I was a, oh hell no, bad singer. I jumped way past damn to, oh hell no. Okay, small. What the heck? Bring out another piece of this gravel. Alright, this one is next. You see on the bottom, it's got some really, really pretty color. Now, people with experience with wheel, some of them, say you have to get rid of all sand. The slightest little bit, and you guarantee cracks. Now, there is the truth that any opal will crack, and even the best opal will come out of the ground cracked. There are natural geological processes that crack opal. The proof of that is those mosaic opals as opposed to opal mosaic. Mosaic opal, it got fractured underground, earthquake or something, and subsequently those cracks in that stone were healed with new opal. Some people look at the healed opal mosaic as being a flaw. And they're not going to pay that much for that, it's flawed. You see a crack. More sand. Dang. Next. I might as well just rub all these. Get that over with. And I'm not leaning on the stone. My finger's just guiding it back and forth. Unlike silicon carbide or aluminum oxide, those pink and sometimes gray wheels, you don't gotta bear down on it. I'm just going around the edges, going after the sand. Smoothing the fracture edges, because one thing about cracks, they like to travel. We lived in a house on San Miguel Road, Concord, California for many years. When we moved in, the front window between the front door and right, there's this big picture window and there's two jalousies on either side. There was this little crack, like so long, in one corner. And they traveled. Mom managed to get us out of the house after many years before it got too big and let go. One smartass told Mom, we'll just throw a brick through it. Halloween night. And let your homeowner's insurance pay for it. Mom wouldn't hear of that. That was dishonest. Now I gotta bring the bottom up. A little bit more. That's 4. Well, this one looks deceptively easy. Especially since I romanced it with the marker yesterday. In order to get out these 2 specks of sand, I got to take down this Himalaya-sized mountain range. Bye-bye, Nepal. I swear I don't know how Justin handles small stones. I mean, I seriously would have had these on the dock by now if they were Australian. But they're Wheelo. Excuse me. I hope you didn't hear that, but if you did, excuse me. Now, Justin, our host, the Black Opal Direct, is always telling us that people ask him about the sludge in the water well. There's a lapidary in it. He said it just looks like sand, ugly gray sand. In the 80s, I bought a parcel of opal from Mr. George Peterson, who was running a rock shop here in town called Peterson's Broken Arrow Rock Shop. I bugged him enough that he finally pulled some, actually it was two jars. Where'd you go? Come on, you. There we are. Anyway, I don't know how he does it. That was number 5. How much hope for you? How much hope for you? Interesting shape. Don't you think? Anyway, as I was saying, if this was Australian material, I'd have it on the dubsticks by now. Even this piece. Unless I was slicing it. And I might put it on the stick to stabilize my handhold on it so I can slice it even. That sand came out. Now you see how a piece of rough shrinks. It's a law of nature. Every time a piece of opal touches anything, it loses weight. And there's that. 6. Number 7, maybe if I was willing to make a 1.5 millimeter ball. This one, number 7. Ding. I should have thrown it on the floor, but when I found it, I'd mistake it for something good. So now let's look at number 8. Now look at that. You see that sand? That's bad. Evil, nasty, wicked. Vicious, evil, mean, and nasty. And you can guess the name of the group that sang that song. Then you're in line to tell me the name of the song. I promised my wife I wouldn't sing. I might break that promise. I mean, Sammy Hagar, and Dr. Hook, Bob Dylan, all gave me such good musical material when it comes to rocks and stones. Yeah, I think this is the bottom. Got it nice and flat in a hurry. Must want to be the bottom. That's one thing I noticed about opal. It's not like other stones. A lot of other stones you can impose your will. You will be a marquee. You will be a cushion. You will be a modified brilliant. Right? But with opal, you really have to follow what the old lady, I mean the woman, the pretty thing Whatever. You have to go by what the opal wants. Got a crack right here. Right along that knife edge. That one looks okay. That one. This one. And this one. Okay. These are what I've rubbed out of a 20 karat Gem World parcel of genuine Willow crystal. Okay, there's a little speck of sand right there. I predict that'll crack before I come out here again. And there's that crack there already existing. Actually, I think I did pretty good on this parcel. I mean, they weren't all cracked when I took them out of the package. Only one. And I only see one cracked right now, and only a possibility of a sand crack on another. I'm going to go in the house now, and I'm going to do some authoring of this video. Not much edit. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, almost all the way up. There, record or record not. There is no edit. Good night from California.